It would shock a lot of people, but actual Laker fans hate LeBron James. It's not for being a billionaire getting caught using an illegal stream to watch the conference finals. They're cool with that. But when I say actual Laker fans, I mean people in LA. Fans around the world probably love LeBron, but look at what people wrote to the LA Times. This is legit hate. I, for one, will gladly pay for LeBron's plane fare back to Cleveland. In my opinion, he was never a true Laker. So, LeBron, do all of us true Laker fans a favor and go home to Cleveland. Wow. The next Lakers coach must be kowtowing, accommodating, and acquiescing to the whims and ego of that aging superstar, or find yourself gone before your 10 years up. Sounds like a great job opportunity. What is the problem? This man saved their franchise from missing the playoffs 5 straight years and won a chip. He had no legit basketball reason to even go to LA in the first place. They didn't even have a competitive roster at the time he turned it around. Why the hate? Well, none of this would happen if the Lakers didn't suck. Bill Simmons is a known Laker hater, yes, but when he said this, Laker fans had to agree.
The Lakers are f***ing done. Put a fork in them. It's over. They're in the same conference as Minnesota, Dallas, OKC, and Wembanyama. Bye-bye. They might as well hire Linda Rambis as the head coach. They're going to do nothing. Oh, we'll see. And then this is AD's team now. It's like, cool. AD, welcome to the play-in again, because that's where you're headed.
It's funny because it's true. LA had a healthy LeBron and AD this year, but still just made the play-in? How? Because LeBron told them to break up their best team in years. But the NBA playoffs are still going on. The NBA finals are now right around the corner. I am playing underdog every single night during these playoffs just to have more fun. It's always, nice when you win. Just posted a nice W there on the community picks, but whatever. Let's throw out a couple of more picks. For tomorrow, we're going to start with Mike Conley. Lower on his points. There's no way he has back-to-back great games like that. His teammates were in foul trouble. Then PJ Washington higher on 1.5 steals plus blocks. And by the way, the WNBA is going on right now as well. If you put up a full WNBA lineup, if you see somebody with a little flame behind them and you include that, you'll get a 10% bonus on your payout. Check out this updated map to see if Underdog is available in your area. Remember, if you live in Florida, it is all about champions. And use the promo code AMHOOPS, you will get up to $250 in bonus cash and a special pick. One of the dumbest moves in recent history was breaking up the 2020 Lakers. They dealt Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and let Alex Caruso walk for Russell Westbrook. KCP is the exact player every team needs. He was key to the Nuggets chip. They would do anything to get Alex Caruso back. Why did they do it? Because of a first-round exit to the Suns in 2021. What an overreaction. That was peak CP3 Suns who made the finals. And LeBron had a foot injury. AD was banged up. And instead of seeing all that obviously, LeBron chose Russ. So Laker fans know that LeGM ruined that roster and hate him for it. But that's not all. LeBron is trying to distance himself from all Laker decisions now. He says, I have no input on the next coach or who we draft. That's a lie. Reports say the Lakers are targeting JJ Redick, James Borrego, and Miami assistant Chris Quinn. But official odds say it's a done deal. JJ, by far the favorite, then Borrego, who coached the Hornets a few years, then 3-time champ Sam Cassell, and Ty Lue. But we all know who LeBron wants. Is it a coincidence? The guy with no head coaching experience is LeBron's podcast partner, and that's who they hire. Oh, he has no input. In fact, Mark Stein said JJ already has his coaching staff in mind for when it happens. Laker fans can see through the lie, and they don't appreciate being lied to their face. But why is LeBron doing this? Because he doesn't want to get blamed if it fails. Oh, if JJ Redick wins, he will take credit for sure, but he wants to be able to say, I had nothing to do with it. Then there is Bronny, and it's not that Bronny is that bad, it's how it looks. We know LeBron wants to play with his son. Bronny wouldn't get drafted if it wasn't for his dad, but Laker fans hate that he controls everything, even their draft picks. Then Shams dropped an insane report about Bronny. He says, kid has turned down 10 workout invitations, will only accept invites from the Lakers, and Suns for sure. And he says the reason is guaranteed money and a development plan. What does that mean? Well, Adrian Wojnarowski said that Bronny's career will probably start in the G League, and that makes sense, right? Not according to Rich Paul. Bleacher Report, is it true that you wouldn't sign Bronny to a two-way contract? Rich Paul, yes, that's absolutely true. Teams know that. I'm not doing that. A two-way contract guarantees G League and NBA games. Would make sense for a guy like Bronny, but no. He's refusing a G League type deal, turned down 10 teams for workout invitations. Who does he think he is? Obviously, LeBron is calling the shots, funneling Bronny to LA, and fans hate it. But the one thing that could ruin it is Phoenix. Not only is Bronny working out for them, but a Suns insider says the Suns are hoping to pursue LeBron James this offseason, which is why Bronny James is a very serious draft option at number 22 overall to potentially lure him in. Phoenix appears to believe they can convince LeBron to join forces with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal to create a historic super team. My goodness! Yes, LeBron would be great for that team. They need a go-to option in the fourth quarter to score and play make. LeBron is great for that, but he would have to take a significant pay cut, and I don't see him doing that. Wouldn't it be hilarious, actually, if the Suns wasted one of their few first-round picks on Bronny and it totally backfires? What a disaster. But why are the Lakers listening to LeBron like this? I mean, didn't they learn their lesson from the Russell Westbrook mess? Well, to be clear, they don't listen to him on everything. LeBron asked them to hire Ty Lue and trade for Kyrie. Both would have been very smart moves, but they refused. And in response, LeBron has put pressure on the franchise. He's about to be a free agent and wore Knicks colors and a Knicks towel on national TV. Then he showed up courtside at a Cavaliers game on purpose. Dude is calculated and is threatening. Do what I want or else. But so many Laker fans would be happy if he left. And what exactly is their backup plan? Well, if LeBron does leave and guys don't pick up their options like D'Angelo Russell, LA would have $32 million in cap space. And with that, they could go after a star like Paul George if he left the Clippers. They could get free agents around AD like OG Anunoby, Miles Bridges, Malik Monk, Klay Thompson. But where would LeBron go? His number one choice should be the Sixers. Brian Windhorst says that they want him potentially at a max contract. He would pair with Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey in the East, which is the weaker conference. Another option could be the Knicks, who need another star with Jalen Brunson. They already have shooters and an elite defense. LeBron has played for Eric Spoelstra, and the Heat need a major shakeup after losing in the first round. LeBron actually might be what they need to finally win another chip. But the number one reason Laker fans hate LeBron in LA is all over the city. From day one, LeBron murals got painted over and ruined. The problem got so bad, headlines were like, yeah, another LeBron mural vandalized in LA. They didn't want a guy who calls himself the king to take claim on Kobe's team. They are so used to getting superstars. LA's the one place who aren't that impressed by LeBron James. They have an endless number of stars, okay? Kareem demanded to go there, Wilt Chamberlain, Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, and Magic Johnson, lifetime Lakers. Basically, LA fans are that spoiled, and LeBron's little mind tricks don't work on them. They assume another star is just right around the corner, and they're not wrong. So when LeBron threatens to leave if they don't do what he wants, LA fans are like, okay, see ya. I know it sounds entitled, but like put yourself in the shoes of a Laker fan, okay? For 64 years, they seem to attract the best players in basketball. I mean, Bill Simmons is right, they do suck, and LA fans know that the only way to turn the page on the next era is to get rid of LeBron. So while every other franchise would love a chance to have LeBron and would be scared of his little threats, LA is the only place who cannot wait to get him out of town. But at the end of the day, they will probably listen to LeBron. They'll hire JJ, they'll draft his son, and probably trade for Trae Young because the Hawks got the #1 overall pick in the draft, but that is actually bad news for Ice Trae.